Workers' compensation attorneys in Florida. You are interested in workers' compensation attorneys in Florida, right? So let's go together. Mortgage.tomeanfee.com. Look forward to seeing this article right here. When an accident at work interrupts your daily routine, it can lead to pain, lost wages, uncertainty, and stress. Your job is your livelihood. If the negligence of someone else takes that away from you, you may be eligible for compensation in addition to your workers' comp benefits. Injury attorneys can explain these benefits to clients. If you've sustained an injury at work, workers' compensation lawyers may be able to help you obtain work comp benefits. Vocational rehabilitation, or SSI. Unfortunately, getting hurt or sick is part of life. Most of the time we have no one to blame but ourselves. However, there are times when someone is to blame. And that is where a Florida workers' comp attorney can help. It's during these times that we look for compensation from the guilty with the help of a workers' compensation attorney. Florida workers' comp law can be complicated. If you are deciding whether or not you have a workers' comp case, read through the following information. It should help. If you have any questions about Florida workers' compensation, call 888-444-8508 for a free consultation with an experienced Florida workers' comp lawyer. So write your questions down and hold your questions to ask your workers' comp lawyer when you call. Workers' compensation is a no-fault insurance. If you have been injured at work in the Tampa, Florida area, you do not have to worry if the injury occurred due to your carelessness. The workers' compensation insurance program in Florida ignores fault and focuses instead on where it took place. If you were at work performing your duties when you suffered an accident, workers' compensation would pay even if it was your fault. Many times, injured workers are delighted to hear that workers' compensation is not interested in assigning blame. However, there are times when employees have suffered workplace injuries through no fault of their own. And they become very frustrated that workers' compensation is not interested in investigating who was to blame. That's why it's important to work with a workers' compensation attorney to help you achieve the outcomes you are looking for. How do workplace injuries happen? An injury at work may happen on a construction site, at a restaurant, in an office, or any other job site where hardworking individuals are earning a living. Accidents at work may be caused by failure to follow proper procedures, unsafe working conditions, inadequate training and/or supervision, faulty or defective products or parts, involvement in a car accident while driving a company vehicle, a negligent subcontractor, or an associated business. Florida workers' compensation laws. Most employers are required under Florida law to provide workers' compensation to employees that are injured on the job. Workmen's compensation, also known as workers' comp or work comp, provides for medical bills and lost wages. However, if you have been injured due to a third party, someone who is not your employer, then you may be eligible to file a claim for compensation in addition to your workers' comp benefits and Social Security disability. If it's too confusing, make sure you reach out to an experienced Florida workers' compensation lawyer to help you understand workers' compensation laws so that you get all of the compensation you are entitled to.